Hello YouTube, this is Iriseon, and today I'm playing Minecraft Beta 1.65. Now, Minecraft Beta 1.6 was a huge bug fix patch, and 1.65 is no different. Things are getting ironed out, and one of the things, the casualty, I guess you could say, of having a proper world would be these elevators here. Now, the Southwest rule is obviously still in effect. This still works, but it's extremely slow. Alright, so how long does it take? Let's all sit here and watch this. No, I'll save you the time. I'll speed it up. This took 2 minutes and 36 seconds. So if you have some fancy water elevator, it's no longer a viable form of transportation. Toaster traps are no longer really viable as traps either. Oh, smash. And here comes the boat. Yeah. Alright. It's nerfed a little bit too hard. A little overboard in taking the fun out. I mean, there should still be buoyancy to the boat, so this will all get worked on. We'll all see this change soon. I can't seem to get it in the corner underneath the water either, and I'm not trying too hard if I'm going to drown myself. Right, so, boats still work, it's just way too slow. Now how does this go for the player themselves? I'm going to get out of here and show you this. Alright, so this was, this is another type of water elevator. It's actually the same, just I used a single block. I've never used the fancy water ladders because this used to work. Now it does not work, period. Right, and I don't think a water ladder would work anymore either, seeing that it seems if you take out a piece of ladder, I don't think you climb anymore. So yeah, there's always that. Yeah. Alright, so that was that right there. That's very simple. You can still climb up the water if you want. Alright, so yeah, there's that. It's kind of a bummer that minecarts, elevators, and toaster traps no longer work. But you look out here, and it's all kind of worth it. I mean, Minecraft is still a great game. These things are hopefully for the better, hopefully to make the game more believable. You know, sort of realistic in that sense. Because you look out here, I mean, it is great. It's still fantastic to have that sort of just emergent world and emergent gameplay and things you can do. And I tell you, the bugs are still fun to experience along the way. Like this, the little bit of lighting updates that happen. It's not really a bug per se. And there's these settings now, the frame rate caps. Supposedly, I was trying to check here whether the shadows would affect it or the lighting updates. If you set it for 40 frames per second, then you're automatic. There's also another cap that goes on. It's sort of a limiter for people with really, really low systems. 90 frames per second should be about the same as 60, because you give it a little bit. That's what Notch was saying on the blog. Basically, I'm misinterpreting him. But if 60 frames per second, it'll be about that, but it's still going over at 90. It's about pushing Minecraft to do the frames per second, but still have chunk updates happen in the background. 200 frames per second, I think, would be less chunk updates that the thread would focus on. Right, but if I die now, I'm also pretty mad about not having minecarts. Right, so the rest of this video is a lot of me running back. I was going to put it at high speed, so here we go. A little surprise at the end. Oh yes. Oh yes, what's that? Rain. Well, the weather started. I'm gonna go back and get my stuff, and hopefully I can go check Iriseon's Ice World and make sure if it's that old snow biome still retains. I mean, because it wasn't really a bot. Well, just shut up and we'll see. Let's take a look around now. I mean, this is pretty atmospheric. Oh, it's spooky out here. It's I don't know. The weather itself is pretty much worth all the hassle for everything else. And so is the wild grass. Even though I don't have any of these chunks here, it's sort of what's to come. I've said before, and I've been very cranky with saying, oh, Minecraft's done. And the API, the modding API, or really the modders themselves are what's going to expand its horizons and make it more and more. Because everyone wants to have a part of creating something. And a game like this really allows you to have the freedom to do it. Alright, so I'm in the ramble territory again. Alright, let's go on and see a few more sights and sounds. I do like the noise, just the hiss of the rain on the roof, and rain does that correctly now too. It's not passing through glass and other transparent objects, so all this stuff is for the better. Now I gotta get to my ice world quickly. I don't know how long this rain lasts or weather lasts, so I'm gonna go take a quick look down there. And, get to do some dying. Hey. Oh, yep. Alright. Let's see what this looks like. Alright, so it looks like the ice world's no longer the ice world. Yeah, there's lots of rain around here. That's a shame. Well, it's an old alpha map, so there was no biomes. So now when there are biomes, it doesn't respect the old snow that's on the ground. That's the same as if I placed it there. Well, that's unfortunate. I used to love the snow coming down on this place. The only way that will ever be the same for these just big cliffs and snow coming down. It was great. It's no longer. It's fine. It's more like a normal place, I guess. I'll have to, I don't know, break all the ice, do something. This is depressing. Who can find me some snow? There we go. Looks like it's time to get to work.